Hey guys, welcome to the Crypto Crunch. I'm issuing this video as an emergency basically. With whatever following I have, I need to inform them about the recent FUD and the recent problems that the markets are witnessing. I've been traveling for a 2 days business trip, so I wasn't anticipating any such video. So I'm not carrying my front camera, so I'll be just showing you a little bit of the screen. So yeah, markets are down, and as usual, major FUD going around. The markets were down yesterday. It's almost 6-7 hours that markets have been falling, and there are three major reasons. The first one is a little bit of a macroeconomic reason, nothing to do with crypto per se. It's basically that the US, the Mr. Gary Cohen, who's the advisor of the White House, the chief advisor of the White House, economic advisor of the White House, he has resigned. So this created a little bit of chaos in the stock markets. Nothing much to do with the crypto, but this did create a little bit of chaos. Two other small reasons include the Japanese regulators have suspended two crypto exchanges. These crypto exchanges were basically suspended long ago, and a warning letter has also been issued to several other crypto exchanges. Now, guys, I hope you remember that $500 million dollars worth of XEM was basically stolen from one of the Japanese exchange. Now, guys, understand not all exchanges are safe, or do not think that they cannot be fraudulent as well. When a person or a team of people basically make exchange, they don't know how big it can become, right? You don't know what are their intentions or what are their ethics basically. So it's not, do not be surprised if you see that a lot of small time exchanges basically run away with money or basically shut down. So it's actually a good sign that Japanese regulators are trying to regulate the space. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. Japan is one of the most important countries when it comes to crypto space, and it has been one of the most liberal countries. It's one of the only countries which has accepted Bitcoin as a legal tender, right? So if things are moving in this direction, it's actually a good thing for our community. Another important news is that the US regulators, the SEC, which is the US Securities and Exchange Commission, this commission basically regulates all the exchanges for stock markets like Nasdaq and S&P 500 and everything basically, right? So they have basically urged for the registration of cryptocurrency exchanges as well. So again, guys, these news, no matter how badly you construe them or how wrong you think that the regulations are here and this is going to be a problem and we'll lose our freedom, guys, understand we as an investor want the cryptocurrencies to appreciate. They will appreciate only if legal money comes into this space, if acceptation is, if adoption and acceptance of these cryptocurrencies increase. So with regulations, what's going to happen is more retail investors, people who shy away because they don't know whether these exchanges are regulated or not, whether this space is regulated or not, they'll start coming in. You will see a major influx of money from the corporates, from the not only retail investor but from corporates and the investment firms that will basically rush into this space, and that's when we as an early investors are going to benefit, right, guys? So you'll see a major improvement in prices, a mass adoption of a lot of good cryptocurrencies. There are a lot of bad cryptocurrencies and a lot of bad fraudulent projects. I am going to make a video on that uh, very soon, and these are the ones that are going to wither out, right? So regulation is actually the best thing that can happen to crypto space today. Okay, now these two are the small factors which basically did had an impact in the crypto space and the markets. This was a FUD which was created out here. But the bigger news was the news or the rumors of Binance Hack. Now, yesterday night I was actually flying, so I missed. I was not in touch for 4 hours basically. And when I got the news, there were rumors that a major whale account has been hacked, and almost all its currencies have been sold and converted to Monero, and that's the reason Monero is rising. So there were several such news, but this was not the fact. And yeah, so a lot of people were asking me who know me in my WhatsApp and Twitter handles. They were asking me whether my pick of the month is still intact. It is very much intact, guys. In fact, I am more convinced now. That gives me a better buying opportunity of my pick of the month. So guys, understand what Binance has done. Now, Binance has come out with a statement just 2-3 hours ago, and they're basically saying that there was a phishing site. Now, apparently, in my Twitter handle, I had on Feb 20th, I had issued a warning: be careful of the phishing site. It is this exact phishing site which Binance today has acknowledged and said that this was the one which really caused this trouble. So, guys, understand the modus operandi of around 10 to 15 people who were, who were cheating out here. So they basically this can be verified by this recent tweet by the owner of Binance. Now he also says that the phishing websites that redirected to the real website. Can you see the two dots under the domain name? Now, this is the exact site that he is talking about, right? Now, what these guys used to do was basically float this site. People used to log in into this site thinking that it's Binance, and the miscreants basically redirected the people back to Binance, but they got their credentials, login credentials, right? So by doing so, now they basically collected for last 1 to 2 months. They collected the login credentials of several people. Now suddenly in Reddit, what happened was people yesterday what they started probably was to pump up a particular coin. So they were basically pumping up. Please excuse me for my throat and my voice, guys. I'm not keeping well. So you see that when people start logging in, just read the statement. Same happened to me. I had 100% USDT worth 1,548. Today I logged in so I can buy some XRP, but my account balance is 200 out of 1548, and apparently I bought 5 Viacoin and exchanged my USDT to BTC while I was in the gym, right? So what these guys did was basically they pumped up a coin called Viacoin, and through circular trading. Now guys, I haven't yet made a video on market cap and circular trading, but it's a major, very important and critical video, one of my most important videos till date, which I'll be making and posting out here. So please go through it. This is how the operators operate. This is how they fraudulently try and fraud people. In this instance, it was a phishing site that basically took all the information. They logged into these accounts, used their balances to pump up Viacoin, right? So once this Viacoin was up, they basically tried to sell it. Now the brilliance of Binance comes in. It detected some unfamiliar or robotic behavior, and it basically shut down all the withdrawals. Now what has happened is Binance has reversed all the irregular trades. So the trades of these guys like Julian, who lost more than $1,000 and apparently bought 5 Viacoins without his knowledge. Such people's trades have been reversed. All deposit, trading and withdrawals have resumed. More details are yet to come. And this is really interesting, guys. The hackers lost the coin during this attempt. We will donate this to Binance charity. So all the Viacoins or the coins that they were trying to pump up using their own BTCs or the Viacoins, they basically have been blocked and Binance has seized them. So guys, this was a daring attempt, but understand that at the end it was Binance which won. So when I say Binance, it's the community or the crypto community which has won. So it is not the first time or the last time that a major exchange is or will be attacked. If they are able to succeed and defend such attacks, that is the actual victory, guys. So please do not sell your coins or your currencies considering this to be a bad thing. Trust me, all the 3 news which has created havoc in the market and the markets are crashing are actually good news. Last few minutes, I see the markets are basically recovering. But guys, trust me, this is a very good time to buy stocks. If you haven't checked out my video on the coin of the month, please go through it. And this would be a great time to buy any of the 3, especially my number 1 coin for the month of April, for the month of March, where you can see the great price increase by the end of March or maybe first week of April, right? So guys, that's it. I will be seeing you guys tomorrow. I will be coming out with a very important video as well. regarding some fraudulent activities of the market and how the market operates. So guys, hang on tight and please do not panic. There's nothing to panic in this market. Cryptocurrencies are here to stay, and we as one of the early investors are here to benefit from it. So hang on tight guys. I'll see you tomorrow. See you.